Good day to my lecturers, Sir Ehsan. My name is Muhammad Hazik Mirza bin Ismar. My matrix number is 07DTK21F1052. Today I'm going to present my mini project for DEC 20012 Fundamental Programming. Our project involves building a program that can allow the customer to calculate their energy usage and estimate their monthly bills. Alright, let's move on. This is our code. So as you can see, it's quite long. Alright. This is our code. At the top of our code is a set of commands that we use in this program. In the context of programming C language, this refers to a header file that will be part of the C++ standard library and provide a set of predefined class templates for function objects, including operations and arithmetic comparisons and logic. Okay, let's move on to our main code. This is our code for the main. All right. First, we ratify our variables, so the CR and PR, which stands for current reading and previous reading. We have energy, bill, minimum charge, and minimum charge equals to 5.00. We use the float. We use the float data type because it has several decimal places, so it actually gives more accurate reading for the customer. So this is our for our energy usage. So the second one is first block till the sixth block. This is means for our tariff. So we have the first tariff till the sixth tariff. All right. So we use our looping statement. So if the customer you can use the program until they want to exit from the program. So if the customer chooses to use case one, so they can choose again to make another calculation perhaps. So all right, that's it. Let's move on to the main menu. So this is our main menu. Printf equals to main menu. So we have three options. Display electricity usage kilowatts per hour for this month, calculate bill estimation for this month, and exit from the program. So this is the code for the for the customer's input into the program. So integer number, printf such and so new line, printf please enter the number of choice. So this scanf means for the program will scan for the customer's keyboard for the input. So we will use the switch number so the customer can so the program can determine whether the customer choose the input from the three options that we're given above. So main menu for the input output for the user. So the first case, the first case for the switch is electricity usage. So the program would ask the customer for the previous reading, and then the program would scan for the user's input, and then the program would also ask the customer for the current reading, and it would scan the input from the user, from the customer. I mean, so after the customer gives the previous reading and current reading, the program would execute a function which energy equals C current reading minus previous reading. So basic function to calculate energy. So and then the uh, program would print out the energy usage for the month. So units consumed percent to F kilowatt per hour such and so for energy. So the energy value would be printed out into this apa ni? Place. So standard break. So the break function would return you back to the main menu here. All right. So okay, that's it. All right. Let's move on to case number 2, which is bill estimation function. So the same as case number 1, the program would ask you to ask the customer for the previous reading and the current reading. So and then they scan the input. So same as before, basic function. All right, this is the details of calculation. Units consumed. So the units consumed that was from the previous reading. This is one. So energy is put this here to. The reason why we use 2F here because it would give you two decimal places. This is calculation. So minimum charge from the here. So minimum charge 5 ringgit. Tell the customer that we charges them for minimum $5. So all right, we use the if statement here because if the first tariff doesn't qualify for the parameters of energy usage, it will move on to the next till the sixth tariff. So we have parameters here. Energy is if the energy is equal or more than 1 till the energy is less or equal than 100. So we have 100 of parameters, a 100 range of parameters. So 1 till 100, So same as the next tariff, 101 till 200, or 200 to 300. So the fourth tariff is a bit different. So 301 till 500. So the range of 200 200 units. Or the fifth tariff is 501 till 1000, which is 500 units of energy. So the last one is energy is if the energy is more than 1000. So the last tariff. So most expensive lah. All right, let's move on. Let's give an example actually. So our previous reading is 0 and our current reading is 75. So that would mean our energy usage would be 75. So the first thing the program would check if the parameters would qualify for the first tariff. So if the energy is more than or less than 1, till the energy is less than 100 or more than is less than 100 or equal than 100. So our energy fits perfectly right in this first block. So bills equals minimum charge plus minimum charge is 500 ringgit, as you can see here, plus this one plus energy, which is 75 times 0.175. So and then the first block cost is equals to energy 75 tadi just now times 0.175. The program would calculate for the first block for the cost of the first block. So this one 70 tadi ni just now this one, and then he would calculate the electricity bill for the month. So the minimum charge plus the cost for the first block. All right, then the case would and then the program would skip out till the break function. So let's give another example. If the user uses multiple tariffs, so our previous reading is 500, and then our current reading is let's give example 1000. So reading 1000 minus 500, that is equals to 500 or 500 units of energy. So you check for the parameters. Is okay, it doesn't fit these parameters. 1 till 100 doesn't fit. 500, this also doesn't fit. 101 till 200, 201 till 300 still doesn't fit for the tariff. And the fourth tariff, 301 till 500, because these parameters is actually is equal or less than 500, so it still fits the fourth tariff. So we would use this considerable amount. So the bill is equal to minimum charge 5 ringgit just now plus 70.50 plus 18.50 33.00. So this set of numbers is actually the maximum cost for the previous tariffs. So 70.0 is the maximum cost for the first tariff, and move on so on. So 18.50 is for the second tariff, 33 ringgit is for the third tariff. So energy is monthly 300. So because we just use the this number because we because the previous energy we already counted the previous tariff. So energy of 500 just now the minus 300. So we would use the correct amount of units to charge the customer. So 500 minus 300 is 200. So 200 times 0.445. So the cost for the fourth block is here. So energy minus 300 times 0.445. So the program would then output the cost for the previous maximum cost of the previous tariff. So 70.5. So the charge for the second usage block is 18.50, and the third and the fourth. Okay, the fourth one which just a bit of kind of variable. We have multiple input for the fourth block, so we use this we just use the unit for the first block here to into for the cost of here. So then the same as before, the program would output the electricity bill, which is the bill here. Yeah, just plus all the cost of tariff previously and then currently. So and then as new line. So if the energy is more than that, so you would actually execute this line of code. If the code is uh, more than this, it would then stop at here. So if the energy is equal or more than 1000, so it's kind of till infinity lah. And then the code will break. So okay, let's move on, break, and then move on. And then let's the customer back to the main menu. And then okay, let's move on to case number 3, which is exit program. Uh, Case number 3 equals the program will output this program would end. Thank you, and then exit to 0. Exit 0. So this means it lets the program out of the loop, so it will no longer uh, it will no longer mm, it will no longer let you back into the main menu and then process the program. All right, that's it. Thank you. I hope you understand my presentation for the print project for fundamental programming, and goodbye.